Welcome to Siem Reap Cambodia. And get ready to explore one of Siem Reap's largest and most centrally located traditional wet markets. A place called Psar Chas. You are about to learn all about what an Asian wet market is really like. And what kind of role it plays in a Southeast Asian town like Siem Reap. Siem Reap is a super traditional town, not to mention the home of the world wonder, the Angkor Wat. With ancient Buddhist traditions that are essential to the community of Siem Reap.
Right behind me is Psar Chas. This is one of Siem Reap Cambodia's major wet markets. If you've ever been to Southeast Asia, you'll know what a wet market is. A wet market is a big open marketplace where all the locals go to pick up their produce, their meats, their fruits and veggies, and their prepared foods as well. This one happens to be enclosed in like a warehouse kind of space. A lot of other Southeast Asian markets are more open. I'm gonna take you through a walkthrough of this Southeast Asian wet market. And I've also got a few tips for you if you want to check out a Southeast Asian wet market. Right behind me, you can see I'm in the dried meat section. You've got all kinds of dried squid and different dried fishes and meats. Oh. Wow, quite a spectacle. And it is a little bit fishy. There's a pungent smell of meat in this dried meat section. There's also all kinds of beef jerkies and sausages. It's like a meat wonderland. I would advise avoiding the meat section if you're just coming here for some fruits and veggies or just to pick up some food. The smell of rotting meat is sure to kill your appetite. So I would avoid the meat section unless you absolutely have to, or if you just want to check it out because it's quite interesting. That smell. Let's head into the wet marketplace and try not to breathe in through your nose because first we're headed through the raw meat section. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh my God. All kinds of hanging meats here. This is nuts. Wow. This is gruesome. Wow, that is a lot of red meat. Oh man, looks fresh though, to be honest. All right, now we are in the fruit and veggie section. There's a huge selection here. Check this out. Oh my God. Wow. The ground is wet. Watch out. It's like a freaking maze. All right, this way, this way. Oh my, what is that? Got a bucket of crabs here. Push our way through this crowd and make it to the other side. Oh my God. There's like everything you could possibly imagine. It is blowing my mind. It's sensory overload. Let's keep going. Wow. Oh my. All right. Seems like we're reaching the other end of the market here. This is like a huge warehouse that is just packed to the brim with all kinds of foods, produce, meats. It's like such a colorful, tropical paradise of fruit. Literally the entire rainbow of fruit available on offer. Oh my God. And it is a thing of beauty. Wow. We've got a huge variety of unique Southeast Asian fruits. Like this snake fruit here, this is native to Southeast Asia. Oh, and it is just such a joy to be surrounded by all these tropical fruits. We've got dragon fruits. We've got an amazing assortment of bananas. Almost every day I come to this marketplace to pick up some bananas because these are a very unique variety of banana. And if you're used to eating only GMO, the Western GMO banana, the Cavendish, well, you're gonna be in for a treat when you try the Southeast Asian bananas. They're so much more flavorful and so much more legit. Oh, we've got a gorgeous pile of mangosteens here, the queen of fruit.
Some other classics are sour green mangoes and rambutans.
Another piece of advice, the rates for fruits and veggies are going to be discounted here in the wet market, as opposed to vendors who set up outside. If you're looking for discounted rates on produce, fruits, veggies, or grocery items, this is the place. But keep in mind, the prices are always negotiable, so don't be afraid to bargain to get that price down on anything you're picking up here at the marketplace. I would also advise wearing open shoes for this and no socks, because your socks will likely get soaked with questionable, murky marketplace water. And that's why they call it a wet marketplace. Here at Psar Chas, it's not only about produce and prepared foods, but there are a ton of different cosmetics and clothing to buy at a discounted rate. In fact, this marketplace is where I picked up this sick Cambodian tank top and my awesome Cambodian hat. This hat was only $2 and this shirt was only $1. You're gonna get the best rates on clothing here in all of Siem Reap. So as you might be able to see behind me, this place is actually closing up as it's approaching noontime. And that's another piece of advice. You've gotta get up early and get to the market as early as possible to get the most out of your trip. You're gonna have the most selection and variety of goods available early in the morning. So make sure you get to the wet market before noontime. Many Southeast Asian markets are gonna close right around noontime, or at least they'll start to wind down. Only a few vendors will be here as it approaches nighttime. So that was my experience in a Southeast Asian wet market here in Siem Reap, Cambodia. If you enjoyed that walkthrough of this market, well, subscribe to Source and Flow for more epic street food and cultural content from around the globe.